Poltergeist plagues family in Zimbabwe. Rocks falling from the sky. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. Welcome back to the channel. Strange story out of the nation of Zimbabwe. You see here pictures of rocks, and for the last 2 months, a family in Zimbabwe, Coast to Coast AM reports, has been suffering frequent attacks by a mysterious force which rains rocks down upon them in their home. According to the Shaviru family, who live in the town of Shinhoi, the strange ordeal began back in May. It's now July as I make this recording, when their daughter was pelted with a pair of stones which seemingly came from nowhere. The incidents allegedly continued to occur the same time each evening, and eerily, the family reports that the falling rocks began to increase in size. The weird events were so frequent that the family now has 2 large sacks that are full of these mystery stones which have no origin. According to the mother, the 19-year-old daughter is the most frequent attack victim, and she has been known to lose consciousness when they occur or even enter into a trance. One would think not from being hit on the head by a rock, or one would hope. The father did construct a makeshift metal shield, but the covering didn't stop all the stones from hitting her. A couple penetrated the metal, struck the young woman. He said when he looked at the sheet, he saw 2 footprints. Footprints the size of his little finger. Based on other odd events occurring in and around the home, objects moving on their own, physical attacks on their daughter, Coast to Coast reports that it looks like some type of a poltergeist. The family has turned to local religious leaders, but it has proven unsuccessful. Apparently one of the leaders said, get rid of this clay pot to cleanse your home, but the pot was found to be inexplicably dug up and placed on their front step after they had buried it. With no other answers, the family hopes the attacks will stop, or that someone can help them fight off the being so that they can live in peace. I don't know what we've done wrong to deserve such pain. Mr. Shaviru told the newspaper, we'd like to appeal to anyone who could help, but the manifestations of my daughter and previous experiences, this will need someone strong. Rocks falling from the sky. Now, I was on Coast to Coast a while back with this book, Confessions of an Exorcist. There's a link to it in the box below. And for 36 years now, I've been working in the field of exorcism. And a couple of things stick out to me about this, and assuming that it's not a hoax, assuming that these people are not making the whole thing up, I have a couple of observations to share, and perhaps someone can get this information to the Shaviru family. My first question is, why are you keeping the rocks? And why are you keeping the rocks either in your home or around your home? I do hope you're not planning to sell them. I have a sneaky feeling about this one, but again, we're going to assume it's not a hoax. Why are you keeping the rocks? Why doesn't she just stay inside during that specific time each evening? And why, instead of just bury that pot, why not smash it and then bury it? How did you get up on top of the metal to see the footprints? And how did you see the footprints? Poltergeist activity in the house. I would think that another religious professional identified that pot as containing some type of a attachment, and that's why he said take it out and bury it. You need to take it out and smash it to bits. I would grind it to powder and scatter it. if this is truly happening, there has to be a very, very strong connection to something or someone in that home. The usual suspects: is anybody practicing any type of magical activities? Is anybody fooling around on the astral plane? Astral sex, silliness like that. Has anybody made any agreements with spirits? Is anybody practicing what we would call black magic, overriding the intentions of other people? Are they engaged in any type of blood-based worship, like sacrificial type worship? Don't keep the rocks. Get rid of the rocks. I would take them as far away from my home as I can. Get rid of them. Smash the clay pot. Talk to your daughter. Find out what is in her, attached to her, what she has on her, what she's doing to create such a strong connection with a spiritual being. I've never heard of such a thing as them dropping rocks on your house. The power that that would take is off the charts. So it's a big assumption to me that this is not a hoax. However, giving these folks the benefit of the doubt, the fact that it is reported on Coast to Coast AM, Mr. Shaviru, get rid of the rocks. Mr. Shaviru, smash the pot and take it away from your house. Talk to your daughter, find out if there's anything. And go on my website and watch the EFT video and have her do an EFT up one side, down the other, till her tapping points are too painful to do it any longer, because that spirit is attaching to something. If it's not something physical, it could be attaching to the nodes along her meridians. And EFT is fantastic at breaking up those nodes. If Zimbabwe weren't so far away, I would come help you out. I do help people out. I don't charge a fee. I ask for an offering. And this one seems to be, it has hoax written all over it, but we're assuming that it's not one. But by taking those steps, they should be able to see a much improved situation regarding this poltergeist, rock-throwing poltergeist. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. We'll be back later with some more webcast excellence. And you can reach me at christianwhistleblower.com. You can reach me through, just leave a message here on the YouTube channel. I'm available for personal help. And we do appreciate your continued support. Like, share, subscribe, and do consider sponsoring our work as we continue to move forward. Big news coming up in our Ghost Helper work. We have a couple more pieces of equipment coming, and we're looking forward to launching out in a big way over the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. We did just have some tremendous contacts on our last try, so we're going to continue to do more and begin to help ghosts that are having trouble, that are stuck between here and there, or at least identifying the ones that aren't stuck and doing with them what needs to be done. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, encouraging you to unwind your mind, unindoctrinate yourself, and be excellent to each other.